Hello, my name is Shopaf, but you can call me Cake. Welcome to the next part of the Let's Play, where I try to get competent at Dwarf Fortress. And at the end of the last session, we had a problem with our monster slayers, who suddenly went to play around in the caves. And I thought that would be mitigated by simply assigning them to a burrow, which I did. And unfortunately, it turned out that they did not stay in that burrow. I thought that might have been a problem with the mechanic of the monster slayers, which I wasn't familiar with because they're a newer addition to the game from the previous versions that I'm used to. However, it turns out that no, I'm wrong, it's just me being silly because the burrow mechanic operates exactly as intended and I just simply forgot how to make it properly work. So what we do need to do is go to, I believe it's alerts, because to actually activate a burrow, you need to create an alert, a military alert, that restricts whoever is assigned to a burrow to stay in the burrow. So now I need to do that. I believe it's from the military screen. Let's create squad alerts, there we go. Burrows, there we go, human pen. Restrict civs to burrow, there we go. Since they are not a military right now, as in the monster slayers are not part of the military, they're just civilians, they should be now restricted to the burrow. Everybody else, because no other dwarf fort, no citizen, is actually assigned to a burrow, therefore they will be unaffected. That way, hopefully, maybe we can get some spiders. We can go back to the other issues. At the end of the last session, the other thing that happened was that the newly formed Rangers Guild decided to ask for a guild hall. So what I will do now is try to make them a guild hall. The only problem is that the guild hall needs to be a certain quality of room, and I'm not entirely sure what that entails, as in how big the room needs to be, how furnished it needs to be. So we will see that when I actually get to digging it out. Small guild requires a room value of 2000 by default, and a grand guild hall is 10,000. Although those numbers are at this moment meaningless to me because I'm not sure what room value a normal room is. So I want to see what I can do to increase that room value if necessary. We can't smooth or engrave it because this is not stone at the moment. This whole area is... Oh, actually no, this is stone, so we could smooth it out to increase its value. And we could put some good furniture. So we do have master level woodcrafters and carpenters. So hopefully they could make top quality tables and chairs and some displays and stuff like that. Okay, let's try to first make a room, because we can see a room value once it's built. Ah yes, the next thing that I believe I was talking about 2 sessions ago and I haven't done it since is to secure the fort a bit more. I wanted to do that by making a drawbridge across the entrance. And there's nothing easier than doing that. First of all, we have a hillside here, so I will remove the hill so that the entrance is not right next to the ramp. What I will do next is actually make a channel that I will then designate to be filled with water, so that we have a little moat. Because I will not be blocking off this entrance, even when we make a better fort eventually. I will still just have like the back entrance that I probably will keep permanently locked. However, it still will be useful to have, rather than just just wall it off or something like that, and we can have it as a big farm area or something like that. So let the game run. So what I will do now is dig the channel. I will then remove the up ramps except for one, so that dwarves can get out of it if they fall in. However, I will fill it with water and we'll have a moat. So that's dug out. So now we want to construct a bridge. And we want it to be in this direction. Why does it have a problem here? I dug it out too close to the wall, that's why. Because it would build a wall here. Yeah, I guess I'll channel a bit more and build the floor here. Let them build it, while we designate more channeling. Yeah, that was absolutely stupid of me, but there we go. They are digging the room out, that's nice. And once we are done with these 2 little projects, what I believe I will do is not give up on the tin, because we are in the right layer. Cassiterite, the ore of tin, is found in the alluvial layer, along with gold and platinum, and we have both gold and platinum on multiple layers, so one of them really should have cassiterite as well. So I will not give up on looking for it yet, and our miners don't have anything better to do with their time at the moment anyway. But are they going to dig out the channel anytime soon? Because one of the little bits of the channel is already dug out, and the rest of it is just not. Let's just check. So this stockpile is slowly being filled up, the quantum stockpile. Can we prioritize this rock? I can't remember. Because we can forbid it or we can dump it. But no, we cannot actually increase the priority of hauling on it, unfortunately. Like, if you can dump or forbid something, you should also be able to prioritize it. So let me quickly see how you designate a guild hall. So it is a zone that I need to designate. And it will be a meeting area. Add location, guild hall. And we want it to be a ranger hall. There we go. So now we just need to make it nice. And let's see the current value of it. So we have the guild hall. So it has a value of 121 at the moment, and it needs to be 2000. So we're 0.5% there. Or no, sorry, 5% there even. There we go. So we can start putting some tables in, and we can also smooth the stone. That should increase the value massively. There we go, that's designated for smoothing now. And nobody is actually digging out the channel here, and I do not understand why exactly. It's not like they can't get to it. Yeah, let's quickly go to Dwarf Therapist and see what the miners are doing, because if they're not doing that, then what are they doing? Okay, so read, and we want profession. Oh, let's just check. Oh yes, so our monster hunters are currently either doing nothing or drinking. Our miners are hauling, smelting copper ore, and hauling, and not doing anything else. Is there something wrong with the designation then? I mean, I don't see what would be wrong with it, but something must be wrong. It's not holding up the floor or anything like that, and again, this one bit is already dug out, so they have access. It's just literally on ground level. Just remove that and redesignate it. And it is not lighting up, nobody's going to do it. Okay, I really do not understand what's going on here. Why is no miner going to dig out this channel? Yes, it doesn't make any sense that they wouldn't. Because, yeah, it's just, there's nothing on this layer. Yeah, because, like, if it was a dump sand layer, then at least it would say dump. But it's just yellow sand, clay, this says dump, but we're not digging this. Oh yeah, I don't understand why they're not doing it. So yeah, again, they dug out this. That was designated all in the same row. Okay, we'll deal with this later. So let's quickly go to the caverns and see if the hunters have moved out. So if they're not doing anything, they shouldn't be here. So Dothan, is that the human pikeman, is currently eating. Is he going to move out of the cavern and go back to the burrow? And yes, they are going back to the burrow. That is brilliant to see. So they will be not bothering the spiders anytime soon. And I'll quickly view in announcements or reports. None of them were fighting, so I guess none of them actually found anything. Is there any announcements? I'm not sure what they're complaining about being inaccessible. Woodcrafter cancels fish forbidden area. Oh, did I forbid all of them from? No, they're all still going out. Resume to item. So they were trying to get large logs, but I didn't forbid all of them from going out. Let me quickly view the burrows. So they're not going past the burrow? Alerts. Restrict sieves to burrow. But the alert is inactive regardless. So it's not like the dwarves should actually care about it. This is perplexing. So let's deactivate this and see if they start going out again. Okay, so they're going there. You can see there's dwarves heading out to get wood and whatnot. So now I will go back and restrict the sieves to burrow and see if they go back immediately. So all the dwarves are heading back into the burrow. Okay, so that is not what we want. So unrestrict. The monster hunters will obey the burrow rules and go back to the burrow, but unfortunately so do all the other dwarves. So how do we make the monster slayers go to the burrow and not the other dwarves? Because again, if we go to burrows, the only people assigned to the burrow are all the monster slayers. Yeah, and that is what we want. We want them to just be constricted to this area here. I need to quickly look this, because I did not anticipate this to be a problem. Actually, no, you know what? No. Okay, I'll carry on with other things and I'll look this up between sessions. Hopefully not all the giant cave spiders will be killed off, and if they are, there's more caverns than just the one we have right now. Okay, yeah, let's just carry on with other things and worry about that later. So, are they smooth? Yeah, they're now smoothing the stone in the guild hall. So let's quickly go to status. We have a population of 76. And how many bedrooms? Because I have dug out more bedrooms during the last session. Simple math in my head. Oh my god. 51 plus 12 is 63. So that's 67, 77. Okay, so that's already enough rooms, I believe. So let's make an order for 40 beds, 40 cabinets, and 40 chests, and 40 doors. And hopefully the stockpile won't be completely overwhelmed. We can just keep adding them as they go. So we can let them do that. Who is this? That is Militia Commander. Alright, that's one of our hunters. They just really have a very interesting look. And, oh yes, they have finally channeled out our bit here. So now that that is done, let's build ourselves a bridge. So let's extend this to 5 and change width. And we want it to raise in the direction of the door. So as you can see, it raises this way. So when it raises, it will basically make a wall across this whole bit here. And then we need to connect it to a mechanism. We will place the lever in the meeting area somewhere here. So now we can go down a layer and designate remove ramps. I will fill it with water, so it will be just our little fortification. Even after we made the rest of the fort, I'll probably connect the two parts. Just water, because we haven't dug to lava. Maybe lava later, but for now it's just water. It just occurred to me that I actually need to build a bridge before I dug the channels. Okay, that was really stupid. Is anybody actually building it? Needs architecture. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to the dwarf therapist. And architecture. They're not doing anything because they're probably not... Yeah, let's designate someone else. Because we only have one dwarf with architecture and that's not enough. This dwarf is not doing anything. And this dwarf is not doing anything. This dwarf is a doubly mechanic, so they might as well be an architect. Let's commit the changes. Maybe, hopefully, someone will build it. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. I messed up there. Now they're cut off from their own fort. Yeah, if I completely screwed the fort because of this, this will be annoying. Waiting for architect. Okay, so someone is designated. Yes, thank you. One of the dwarfs just arrived. Wait, where did they go? Oh, another is dragging rock. I mean, they could use the wheelbarrows we have, but that's their choice. Yes, construct building. Good. Okay, so what does it need now? Masonry or something? Yes. It needs masonry, and there is a mason right here. Partially constructed. Oh, some more progress. This is the most tense this game has been so far. Thank Armok, they've built it. Okay, now we want to construct a rock mechanism and link it to the bridge. So let's go ahead and build, and let's put it in the kitchen because there's always someone here. And oh, we do have plenty of mechanisms. I guess we build a lot. Oh yeah, at the same time, let's designate a zone that will be the garbage dump, pen pasture, pit pond. There we go. Yes, there we go. It is a pond. There we go. And I believe they have enough yes, there's plenty of buckets to go around. And is this someone going to fill the... Yes, fill pond. So we already have dwarves getting in on the action. So they will fill our moat. Oh, this is nice addition in this tile set. It says whether the lever is off or on. I did not realize it would do that. But okay, let's link the lever. Other task, link up to a bridge. And yeah, mechanisms. Oh, how many mechanisms? 2 mechanisms. Oh yes, we need one mechanism to make the lever, one mechanism to link the lever, and the other mechanism to link the bridge. So it's 3 mechanisms per lever. Okay. What's this? Announcements. Metal crafter needs more gold bracelets. Also, we don't have any gold, but we have gold nuggets, don't we? Have we stopped making gold nuggets then? Smelt copper ore, smelt galena. We were actually smelting any gold. Okay. Smelt native gold ore. Perpetuity, but we'll make at most 10. So that they just don't keep smelting it for absolutely no reason. I want to check what is the room worth now that it's all smoothed. Animals of the summer, that's quite a name. It's worth 5 to 7. So I believe if we put a few tables in it, are there any of the Mastercraft tables? Do we have any Mastercraft chairs? Yeah, this is... I don't believe that's a Mastercraft. Let's just see. Does it say what actual... No, it doesn't... I can't remember what the actual value levels of the items are, because you can tell by the little symbols next to them, like whether it has a plus sign, minus sign, equal sign, the triple equals, an asterisk and stuff like that. But I can't remember which one's which, and I guess let's just put a few of them in and see how that changes. Unless, does it have an actual value? Oh yeah, basic value 50 for the triple one with the stars. This is 120. Okay, so this is more valuable. Just put some of them in, that will drive the value up. Okay, and I guess we can engrave it. So let's get to engraving. And once we're done that, they should be happy, I hope. Details, let's see. Oh, so you can actually set what the engraving should be, what it should represent. Yeah, allow artists to choose. There we go. The one thing that you can technically do that is not really worth doing is assigning multiple guild halls to the same location, because then the dwarfs who can actually be members of multiple guilds will only use the guild hall for only one of those guilds and not any other. So it's better to assign multiple guild halls. So someone has engraved the master... Okay, oh, so this will be pretty valuable then, if they're already engraving masterpieces. It's a good thing we secured the fort now, because that actually might invite some unwanted guests. Okay, and the other thing I said that we would do is start looking for the bloody tin, because we have done some excavations here. There's some gems and some gold. Let's just start digging here as well, because otherwise I don't know how else we'll find this. And it should be somewhere. If there's nothing here, I'm going to go dig deep and look for iron, because at that point I'll just write it off as a loss. I want to just see, because interrupted by wild boar, they keep getting interrupted right next to the entrance. I just want to see, are they still missing their ammunition? Because I believe we have more ammunition now. So let's go to stocks, details, bolts. Let's look for bolts. Applewood bolts, berry bolts. Yes, how many bolts do we have? So they should be able to pick the bolts up. And if they can't, that means that I'll need to designate a new ammo stockpile that doesn't have any bins in it, because that means that we're falling prey to the bug. So let's quickly go to Dwarf Therapist and check whether the hunters have ammunition. This one has ammunition. This one is missing ammunition, missing a backpack and missing a flask, missing helm, missing backpack, missing a quiver. But does that mean that they're missing ammunition as in the metal ammo, or are they missing wooden ammo? Yes, she has... Oh, she doesn't even have her crossbow on her. Do none of them. This one has a steel crossbow, copper crossbow. Did all our hunters drop their crossbows or something? Or did their crossbows wear out? I don't believe the tools wear out, do they? Oh, but there are 25 bolts, iron crossbow, so that's 3 of them that have crossbows. But we had 5 crossbow users. So what is missing exactly? And yeah, she doesn't even have a crossbow. I mean, why is she missing ammunition if she doesn't have a crossbow? Let's go see the rangers. Has an iron crossbow. And has 33 steel bolts. Moothcat, that they're actually a member of our little squad. So where the hell did they get the 33 steel bolts? Yeah, sometimes don't understand this game. Okay, let's just leave them alone and let them do what they want, and maybe they will sort themselves out. So let's see the level of this room now, and yeah, there we go. Now it's valued at 7,000, so the guild will be happy about that. And only members can visit. No, we want all visitors welcome. There we go. So everybody can go and learn about being a ranger. And I suppose what we can do is, because we are missing furnace operators as well, and metalsmiths and whatnot, and apparently the guild halls do train people in that, so maybe we should do that. Haven't struck any cassiterite yet? Oh yeah, yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll dig out a tiny bit more here, and make a new stockpile just for ammo, because I think the bins are bugging out the ammunition. And yeah, hopefully that will resolve the bug. If the bug is actually what's affecting the hunters and their ammunition. But also quickly I'll go check, because I want to see their equipment. So yeah, they have their uniforms, but what I wanted to do is, I guess, assign them crossbows. I guess individual choice. Well, this squad can be ranged anyway. Maybe they'll pick up their crossbows. Specific ammo, and is it set exactly to what we want? Metal, other materials. Yeah, there we go. And max bins 0. We don't want any bins. And let's disallow all ammo from these. There we go. And hopefully it'll move all the ammo out of the bins, and then it won't be a problem anymore. There we go. They're storing here. Yeah, 25 bolts, stack of 25, stack of 25. So I'll make another stockpile actually, because I guess we do need a bigger one. Oh wow! Okay, we have discovered a magma pool. We weren't exploring these caves, were we? Is there some dwarf here? Oh, there is what? one of the maze dwarves is wandering around. Oh, what are those? So there are some beasts here. So that's a grundle. Also, they are hunting cave things, so okay, maybe it's better to let them, but how the hell did they get here? Where is this even? Where are they even going? I'm not sure how they even got there. They're really going down into those caves. Considering we have discovered a magma pool, I'm actually a fan of that. Like, this is fairly shallow magma. Like, I am genuinely positively surprised, because otherwise we'd need to dig to the bottom of the map. So we can actually, once we have the resources for it anyway, set up some pumps and pump up some magma all the way to the top. Right, there's even a little empty space here that we can literally dig down straight through, all the way to the magma, and all the way to the top. Okay, that is a positive surprise. Okay, I'm really happy with that. So we have plenty of ammunition, and I have restricted only to, what was like 300 each, which is 25, so that's 10, 12 stacks. Okay, let's designate just one more ammunition stockpile. Oh, stray puppy mangled corpse. Oh, probably got killed by a wild boar. That is unfortunate. The other thing, oh yes, the other thing I want to see, because we have lambs. Because we can get wool from sheep as well, and if we have enough sheep we can also have then plenty of meat, because we don't have a cow, we just have a bull. We don't have a lot of animals that can be actually bred, but we do have ewes. That's a goat. Oh, so we have 2 rams and 1 ewe, but we also have lambs, so maybe when they grow up, or when the elven caravan comes, we can buy more. But meanwhile, I wanted to just quickly also see how are sheep sheared, because if it's just as easy as having them, then that's no problem. And we need to see, oh, it's from a farmer's workshop. They need to have a shearer enabled, so let's see if anybody is a shearer. Shearing, there we go. Oh, we have 4 of them. Okay, so we can build a farmer's workshop and start shearing some sheep and get some wool, because then we can make a thread out of that, and we already have a loom. There's a pointless little sticking out thing here. And we have lots of beds, lots of chests. Okay, let's start putting them into the rooms. It doesn't seem like the quantum stockpile has any priority, because they're not removing the stone, it's not really getting utilized. Yes, I hope we didn't put all the bags in. Actually, I was kind of being indiscriminate with it. We'll see what happens in a second, I just might remove some of them. Oh, but the one thing that I want to check is, do we have any spiders yet? Nope, nope, nothing caught. Okay, never mind. Okay, farmer's workshop is done. So we want to shear animals, so we might as well make just this in perpetuity as well, without a manager's order, because they can just do it. And I guess milk animals in repetition, there we go. Yeah, so say they're smelting gold ore, which is fine. Forging silver bolts, that's fine. This one is... oh, so that is a hunter that just hunted something. Wait, so that's a fisher dwarf, but they have a steel crossbow. So they are hunting as well. I guess one of our hunters became a fisher dwarf, and I didn't notice. Ingiz, are they in the squad? They're not in the squad, so I guess we can put them in the squad, and we can make them another breastplate and helm. Forge copper breastplate, copper helm. There we go, and promote them. Fill pond in appropriate building. What was that? So why are they having a problem with filling the pond? Inappropriate building. Is it because there's a building over it, or do I need to set it above it? I removed this zone from here. There we go. And that's a pit pond. Is pond. And let's see if that works. Because maybe it needed to be on top of the layer and not on the bottom of the layer. Okay, hunters keep cancelling hunt because of no ammunition. But yeah, there's plenty of ammunition here now, and they cannot say that they don't have any. So, oh yeah, there we go. There's a hunter who got their ammunition. So yes, they are able to get it. So that's fine. So at least we'll have enough rooms for dwarves. Because I believe some of them are children anyway, so they just hang around their mom anyway. But yeah, at least they won't be unhappy. What I want to do now, because I did build a bridge, which was one of the things... oh, and they are actually filling in the pond. So I guess I needed to designate it on top. And actually, oh yes, I wanted to build a second forge, there we go. Because I thought that I wanted to do something I couldn't remember. Because at the moment we just have one forge, and that is not sufficient. And since we found magma, what I believe might be worth doing is, I don't know, No, actually, I'll set up magma forges once we have a proper fort. So yeah, I believe I'll actually start thinking about that, because yeah, the spiders might be a bit of a lost cause at the moment, until I can figure out how to actually deal with them, and how to deal with the monster slayers so they just don't keep going out there. But that will be something I'll do between sessions. So let's leave the spider question alone. What I might check quickly, they have dugout all the way here and still no cassiterite. More native gold, of course. So yeah, I think this is actually finally, believe it or not, time to start thinking about the fort proper. Because we have dug into the ground, but it's just soft ground, and I would like to have a proper stone entrance. I will dig out this a bit more, so that we can just actually carve it out and maybe engrave it, so that it'll be a proper stone dwarven entrance. And also dig out this a bit more, so it's not just like literally an entrance in the hill, but more of a proper opening into the earth, and cover it with a floor, I suppose. Yeah, what I will do is leave this as it is for now. Later we'll cover it with a floor, build walls all the way along it, but in the meanwhile we have struck stone, therefore let's keep going with the stone. Yes, what I am imagining, I will put a trade depot at the end of the tunnel, then have stairways next to the depot, underneath the depot, one layer below, make a trading stockpile. All the stuff I want for trading, so all the jewelry and stuff like that, will go there. And along with that then, I will, below the trading stockpile, I can then have all the workshops and the other stockpiles for the finished goods. Then next to the workshops I can have all the forges and whatnot. So like say all the stockpiles are basically near each other along one central stairway or several central stairways. And past that, still a layer below or a layer this way, I can then have a nice, like a grand central meeting area, a statue garden. And what I wanted actually to do is try to make a fountain, but I think, yeah, actually what I will do now, this will be a little experiment. So before we start doing anything else, because, well, there's plenty of time. Like, if I delay this so long, I can delay it a bit more. But I wanted to genuinely try it. Yes, I will dig a little stairway. Yeah, I'll make it, say, 3-4 levels below, so down to here. Then, channel out. Yeah, I'll make the stairway just so the dwarfs can go up and down, but actually, channel 1 level, 2nd level, 3rd level. And then I will remove the channels so it's a sheer drop. Then, here, I'll dig this tunnel from where the channel is. Yeah, I just want to do it proper. So from somewhere else, up, up, up. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. I know what I want to do now. So also make a little stairway down here, and then make a little cavern here, just literally 3 by 3. And now this can be channeled out, channel down. Okay, so this will be a hole here, and then I'll remove the channels, but I will be able to go back up here. And then I'll send the water from the river down into the channel and see if it fountains up, because I want to make a fountain. And I don't know whether that would work, so let's make a little experiment and see how it works. Yeah, dump stone. I know, I don't care. It is dump stone. That's fine. I am fine with that. If I could just... Is there a way to designate, like, to ignore... No, I can designate for auto mining ore and gems. So I might... I will play with that in a moment. When as soon as they dug this out. Okay, I think this dwarf is trapped. What's this now? Okay, another dwarf giving birth. Yes, I very much feel for them, but completely not the problem at the moment. They're digging it. Ooh, what was that? Load cage trap. Needs empty cage. That does not mean we caught something. Okay, let's go to the caves. Plump helmet, man. Okay, that is interesting, but it's not what I wanted. Well, okay, fine, let's make more cages. Okay, let's go back to our little experiment. Did they finally dig the dwarf out? What is with this miner? Why are they not go anywhere? Oh, the dwarf is sleeping in the cavern here. Okay, I mean, sure, whatever floats your boat. I'll remove the channels in here. Okay, let's see if anybody does it. Some water leaking through the dump wall, but that's fine, I don't care. Miner cancels brew drink. Need empty food straw. Oh, so we need more barrels. Dwarven rum barrel, beer barrel. Actually, let's check, because they were meant to stop. Yeah, we have 440 drink, and they were meant to stop making drinks. Yeah, amount of drinks is at most 100. Okay, what is wrong here then? Because we have 400 drink. The amount of drinks is available is at most 100. So why are they trying to make drinks? Brew drink from plant. Did I not apply the same condition? Yeah, drinks 100, drinks 100. So why are they still brewing? Like, yeah, of course we ran out of barrels because, yeah, we have wine, rum, all of this. All of this is just literally rum and stuff. Cider. Yeah, we have so much drink, so why are they still trying to brew? I don't understand. Okay, I will need to read up on these conditions, what they actually mean, because this is confusing and I might need to redo our manager's orders. So I'll remove this for now, and it is time for me to finish anyway. So before the next session, I will look up how to capture a spider. I will look up how to deal with the monster slayers through the barrows, because they do obey them. We have noticed that, but unfortunately so do the rest of the dwarfs. So I want to separate the monster slayers from the dwarfs, so that the monster slayers go to the barrow as they should, but the dwarfs don't. And I will look up exactly what is the deal with the conditions of the managerial orders. Why would they be still making the drinks if I set it to at most 100? And we will carry on with our little experiment of trying to make a little fountain underground when they finally dig out everything like they meant to. Okay, I will bid you a farewell. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye!